Shalom, first and foremost, all praises, glory, honor goes to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash, double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone that taught us this true salutation, all Yakim. Pushing this word day in and day out. Salaki, I'm talking low, but it's like 2-3 a.m. here, man. I went to sleep super early. Woke up super early as well. Can't go back to sleep, so I figured I'd do this lesson, man. I was watching this video from this guy. His name is Night God 333. That's the spirit 333 means understanding in the scriptures. And he did this video about some winged creature in Texas, man. And he's seen it. A few other people seen it. And finally took a picture of it. And, it looks like a death angel first, the way he was describing it. Because, Esau, he's a demon. He's just talking about, the face is like a face of a gorilla, had a fucking beak, Esau, he's just all over the place, right? But, when the image finally popped up, I was like, hey, this looks like a death angel, because I'm going to play it real quick. In Southern Texas, man.
Face, y'all. And you tell me what you think. Mind-blowing. Look at that, y'all. What in the world?
All right, so, and that's a spirit that he zoomed in on the garment, because it looks like the garment has, fringes on it, man. That's why I believe, this to be a real image, because why would the being here, it's clearly not an animal, and it looks very tall, like 10 feet tall, man, if I were to estimate. Wow, he had fringes, man, and then, they might have doctored it, put some, made the legs look furry or whatever. If this was a real picture, he might have doctored it to make the legs look furry or hairy.
Look at its legs. See its face?
But, when you look at the face, it looks like he has a hoodie on, and you can see the beard, man. Clearly see he has a big beard, man, especially on the jawline, and I don't see a beak on the nose. Because earlier in the video, might describe seeing a beak, because, Esau got all type of demons on him. Can't even see straight, right? But you can see the eyes, you can see the nose. Nose is that of a Jake, square jawline and so forth, man. All right, so hey, keep your eyes out on Texas, man.
Look at that face. Well, there you go. I'm gonna backtrack. Look at that face, y'all. Look at that. Huh? What do you all see there? Look at the eyes, the nose, the lips. It is so obvious. And also, look at his outfit. He literally has something on. It looks like a hood. Look at the wrinkles. It looks like almost like a turtleneck. Look at the wrinkles in his neck area.
It's a spirit, because my garment is similar to that. It has fringes and a hood on it, man. And I remember there was a video back in the day of a death angel, like he was like floating in the air, man, and he had on the hood, man, just like this brother.
Of the shirt that he seems to be wearing, it looks like a sweatshirt. And then you can see he actually made his hood look like bird's eyes and a possible bird beak, the way it's shaped. It's clearly trying to disguise itself. Clearly. And then
you finally have a viable business.
And off. Look at its legs. Look at the hair on its legs. Look at the hair on its legs. I would say his, but I don't know that it's for sure a male. to be honest. And I want you to notice something else. Those aren't wings. Those are not wings. You know what I think it looks like? It looks like hair.
I mean, he's trying to say hair, but he's unlearned. That's a garment, and like I said, the legs, could be doctored, or even the angels. They can throw people off by making it seem like, okay, the legs look like hairy, creature-looking legs and so forth, man.
And it looks like horsehair. Like this thing has taken it off of horses, or maybe killed horses and ate them. I have no idea. And also, I want to show you a few more things here. Okay. So, if you look closely, there in the bottom, on the left, very far left picture, our left, with the feeder in it, the trail cam pic. The bottom right, what do you see? A pig. That thing was hunting that pig. Probably saw the trail cam.
Yeah, I'm about to cut it off because, the angels don't eat, man. They don't eat or drink or sleep or need to have sex. They don't have none of those feelings, man. All right. Every angel has their own mission, man, according to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Shai. Okay, we have angels right now. Hey, whether you know it or not, there's angels in your house, keeping you safe. Angels outside of your house. Angels in your vehicle, outside of your vehicle, so forth, right? Wherever we are, we have a host of innumerable amount of angels, watching over us, keeping us safe, man. I'm doing this lesson in my room, my so-called man cave. That's what is angels in here with me, man, or outside of my door, whatever, keeping me safe, man. Okay. But me personally, if this, image is real, because, it's a lot of fake shit on the internet, but I believe this is real because you look at the garment, man. The garment has fringes on it, man. All right. So that's why I believe it's real. It's not hair. That's actual fringes, man. Okay. So I got a garment just like that, man. I mean, even this lady right here, her name is Spiritual Warrior, got her tits out. old lady got with her tits out, 60-year-old. I show you, this place is Babylon. Calling herself a warrior because of feminism. These things are spiritual, interdimensional, demonic beings. Because, that's the thing that so-called white woman, she views, anything dark, dark skin as demonic, man. So these people, man, they call evil good and good evil. Scripture says, woe unto them. I call evil good and good evil. So if this thing came down looking like an Edomite, everybody would have been like, yeah, that's an angel, man. That's an angel of God. But, since it came down, looking like a so-called black man, it's a demon, Everything's backwards in this place. This is the real Byzantine Empire, man. All right. So, and you look at the comment board here, it goes to show you that these people need to be destroyed, man. You look at her simple ass face, even though she's a Jake, more likely of, a Gadite or Northern tribe. You clearly see this is her children or grandchildren. These people need to get destroyed, man. The Lord need to give them. Scripture says the tongue is The most deceitful of all things, man. All right. So, Lord willing, the games, let the games begin. Let the destruction begin. Lord willing, that's a sign of a death angel, man. Which, hey, that's a spirit, because I just cut on YouTube. And this is the first video that popped up. So, lucky for the long rant. All right. So, hey, man, something big's about to happen, man. All right. That's all I could say. Yeah, and hey, this is the most logical comment I've seen. It says, looks like to be 8 to 10 feet tall. I see 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and I actually see a beard. All right. So, hey, I believe this is a death angel, man, in Texas, man. The spirit is on Texas for some reason, so something big's about to happen. All right. Which I believe is real, because the majority, 99% of comic boards saying it's a demon, and these people, they are demons. So they wouldn't know an angel or a death angel if it popped up in their backyard. Only time they know a death angel is real is when they get sent to the spirit realm. Because I personally believe in a lot of instances, even while in the flesh, when Jake's getting ready to go, right? Unbeknownst to him, these people are ignorant. I believe the death angel sometimes will reveal his true cloak, man, his true face, and take him out, man. You know what I'm saying? So it reminds me of the image from the 2019 Brightburn. Oh shit, that's a good point. That's a good point, man. So there's more proof this is a death angel, man, in Texas, man. So something big is about to happen, man. Let me get some precepts, man. This is wisdom of Solomon 11:17. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form. So, hey, this world wasn't made with tools and instruments, sickles and stuff like that. One did not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions or unknown wild beasts full of rage newly created. Yeah, because that's what's coming too, man. You're going to have, flying weird creatures, attacking people out here in these last days. Newly created, breathing out either fire vapor, or because look how they talking on the comic book. Here it is. For us to know, that's clearly a death angel. Or appears to be one. Like I said, let me pull this disclaimer out again. If that image is real, which I believe so, because of the garment. Newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scattered smoke, shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes, right? Right. So you're gonna have creatures as well too, man. So let me get Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 15. Let me start at 14. But they sleeping same sleep that night, which was indeed intolerable, and which came up from them out of the bottoms of inevitable hell, which I was talking about the grave, the ground, right, were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions. So you have apparitions as well, man, along with the death angels, man. And partly fainted, their heart failing them. People gonna have heart attacks, strokes, or sudden fear. You know how your heart skip a beat when you're so-called scared or startled. I say startled's a better word, because remember, the real men of the Lord don't get scared. And we only fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and not looked for came upon them, man. Alright, so it's about to get ugly out here, man. Hey, You know, because, you know, you got the fourth dimension opening up, man. You know, you got angels revealing themselves in their fluid glory. And, you know, like I said, the best comment I saw was, you know, that the angel looked 8 to 10 feet tall, man. All right. So let me get the precept, man. In Judges, man, because, you know, Samson's wife described the angel, man. All right. I mean, not Salaki, not Samson's wife. So Samson's mother, Salaki. And so Judges 13:1, and the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them in the hand of the Philistines 40 years. It is, man. You know, we've been in Babylon for more than 40 years, man. You know, a lot of our captivities were like 40 years, man. But we've been here. It's been the longest, most miserable one. Okay. That part was sad. I don't know what just happened. My phone looked blurry for a second. I gotta party play this back and see what the fuck just happened. And there was a certain man of Zorah, of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and bare not. So Samson's mom couldn't have children, you know, at a time. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman and said unto her, Behold, now thou art barren and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive and bear a son. So, you see, the angel prophesied pretty much, man. Right now, but therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine or strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. So don't eat no fucking shrimp, crab, and lobster. That's what the angel said. You know, pork. Don't drink yayan, shakar, your liquor, so forth. For the lo, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto the God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines. Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, A man of God came unto me, and his countenance was like a countenance of an angel of God. Very terrible. So you see this being here, you know, it's very terrible. Yeah, okay.
Freaked out.
Very terrible, man. You know. And this will probably be the screensaver, so like, yeah, I had to get that out the way. All right. But Esau, he knows about the death angels, man. You know, especially the elites. Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, A man of God came unto me in his countenance. Then so the angel pulled up, and this is what countenance was that? Of a countenance of the angel of God, very terrible. But I asked him not whence he was, neither told me his name. Yeah, because the angel, you know, they're very stern. Some of them very stern. Most of them, if not all of them, very stern, man. Serious. All right. So the angels are very terrible, man. All right. So I'm gonna jump down to 17 Manoah, because the angel visited the husband, right? And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, What is thy name? That when thy sayings come to pass, we may do thee honor. So, you know, because, you know, the angel's like, look, man, just give praises to the Lord. Don't, you know, worship me or praise me. It all goes to Yahweh Shai. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, because, you know, you have people that worship angels, you know, and bow before him. Of course, you know, you know, you want to bow because the angels are very, very frightening, very terrible, man, but even then they'll check us and be like, look, man, you gotta give it up to the Lord. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, why askest thou thus after my name, seeing it is a secret? So angels, so most of them don't tell you their name, man. Okay. So I'm gonna jump down to 20. Fucking ads everywhere, man. For it came to pass when the flame went up toward heaven from off the altar, the angel of the Lord ascended in the flame of the altar, and Manoah and his wife looked on it, fell on their faces to the ground. So there was a frightened too, man, and feared and prayed to the Lord. But the angel of the Lord did no more appear to Manoah and his wife. Right. Then Manoah knew that he was an angel of the Lord. All right. So, hey, man, brothers, we encounter angels on a daily, on the weekly. You just don't know it, of course, because we're in the flesh. But some of them we do know, It's a few brothers, man, DC, Maryland, and so forth, on my out and abouts that I know, like, hey, that's an angel, Yahweh, Shimmy, I was shy. All right. So, hey, man, the death angels are here, man, getting ready to, because they going to get busy too. They've been getting busy, but they going to be fighting right along with us, like in the time of the Maccabees, all right? So, seeing this garment, like, seeing the fringes, seeing the beard, you can't really see it on this image, but on the written image I showed earlier, so the beard, the eyes, the face, the garment, hey man, it's more than I need to see. That, hey, this is more than likely a death angel. So keep your eyes on Texas. Till next time, shalom.